All right, gang, for your 3D strap hinge with rotation, if you have a 3D strap, excellent. If you don't, and you have 2 strength bands instead, you can basically just attach one to your anchor point and then attach the other one to the other band. Or if you have traditional bands with handles that come with the carabiners, that's no problem as well. Again, attach your anchor point with one band, use the carabiner, attach the other one, and you're good to go. So I'm gonna use 3D strap here. Now, if you're just using bands, you don't obviously need a cable machine. If you have a 3D strap, then you can attach the cable and select your weight. Or if you only have one 3D strap and one band, you can attach the band to your anchor point and the 3D strap with no weight. Hope that wasn't too confusing, but you can do this. In terms of setting up, create your loop, punch through the loop, and then just keep rotating so the band now comes in front or comes across the front of your body. Okay, so in terms of our athletic stance position, I'm just gonna turn sideways here really quickly so you can see it. So I'm here, I wanna stack thorax on top of pelvis properly, so breath in. I'm gonna exhale and just gently bring my lower ribs down towards my belt buckle naturally. And at the last little bit, just kind of scoop them back towards your spine. So if I put my hand on top of my head, I'm not losing any height when I stack. Too often I see people stack and they go like that, and they've lost the height between the hand and the head, okay? So you're here, breath in. And just kind of pull those front ribs back towards your spine a little bit. At the same time, just a slight posterior pelvic tilt to kind of flatten around your lower back here. Okay, so you're gonna get a good athletic stance while you're in that good tuck position, and then we'll go through our rotations like so. Every couple repetitions, just check in to make sure you have continued to maintain that stack and you haven't kind of fallen out of it. Okay, so the first one we're gonna be parallel to the cable machine. I'm gonna give you 3 different variations here, progressively getting a little bit more harder. So I'm in my good stack, athletic position, arms are crossed. I'm gonna let the cable machine pull me into rotation, both with my hips and my torso. I'm loading the inside of this trail leg. I'm loading the inside, basically my adductors here, okay? And then I'm gonna transfer that weight to my lead foot, push down into the ground, and then rotate my hips through and rotate into the resistance of the band, and then finish off here with the majority of your weight on this lead foot. Same thing, inside of this lead foot and into the adductor here is nice. If you're more even, that's fine. Just make sure you're not spilling over, okay? And then you're kind of back into that hinge, loading, transition, and then coming up out of the hinge, out of that deadlift, and kind of driving that left foot into the ground. Okay, so a couple repetitions. That's your parallel stance. Make it a little bit harder, go on a 45. Good stack, athletic position. Okay, or go perpendicular. This will be a little bit more difficult. Good stack, athletic position. Hinge, bring those hips forward. Hinge. Guys, that's your 3D strap hinge with rotation.